Okay, hopefully we don't hear my laundry. Actually, it doesn't matter. Okay, welcome back to the Untitled show. We have a couple news articles, no game stuff, I don't think. So it's just us yapping for hopefully a short period of time. But before we begin with that, how was your week? Start with you, Gabz. How's your week been?
Mine's been a lazy week. I've had to do a little bit more like work. I had to work this morning and I had to take my client to the movies on Saturday, which was a bit weird, but yeah, I've just been playing video games, man.
Yeah, my job, had to go to the movies, went home, played some video
Literally,
games.
we had planned out to take her to this like adventure park place, and then we got there and her mum was like, here's the plan. Take her to the movies. And I was like, okay, I guess.
Alright, that's cool, whatever. That's easy 2 hours, right? That's how long movies are. You guys see any trailers for movies you actually wanted to watch?
Yeah, there was a soccer movie that looked good because I love Taika Waititi and it was by him. So I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, that's pretty much like once you get to theaters, propaganda, because like, everything you watch seems so good. I don't know. That's how I feel anyway.
So we went to see a kids film, so most of the trailers were for kids films, so I was like,
yeah. Okay. What about your week, Val? How's your week, man?
Oh, actually, you know what? Kind of stressful. I was trying to... So I pre-ordered 2 plushies, one for me, one for Death, and it was such a pain in the ass to get mine, and it was also a pain in the ass to get Death's, like, sent to her.
Because it's a different address.
Yeah. So, she wanted hers sent to her work, so I'm like, okay, fine, I did that. And then apparently they tried to deliver it to a restaurant instead of, like, the store she works at.
Okay.
They're like, oh, the address is incorrect, like, updated and corrected. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? So I actually had to call customer service and be like, hey, what the fuck? And then they're like, oh, I don't know. I had to go through this whole thing.
Fuck.
Yeah. So Death got her thing. I got my thing. We're all good. But
shit, is that the Obey Me things?
Yeah.
Sweet. It fucking finally came. That's cool.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna have a different issue because your like mailing address is different than your payment address or whatever. That's always an issue.
Yeah, no, there's no issue with that. But when I was going to my apartment, they're like, oh, invalid address because you don't have your buzzer code. And I'm like, my building doesn't have a buzzer to get in. You walk down the stairs and drop it off at my door. Like, And then Death's was like incorrect address. And then, so I sent mine to my aunt's place. And then Death's, I just had to call and be like, hey, what the fuck?
Is this like UPS? Like, what is it like some no-name delivery? Okay.
I have had nothing but problems with fucking DHL. Like, they are the bane of my existence.
I think it also might be Death's work address because I sent her something in September and she still hasn't got it yet.
That is so got lost. Like, I sent her something and she got it pretty quick, but mine was all food.
Yeah. Well, see, I expect like a month wait because I'm in Australia, but this is like ridiculous.
September, someone, I don't know. I think
she keeps messaging me like, do you know anything? And I'm just like, girl, it costs that much to send it. I couldn't afford to do the tracking as well.
Oh no.
Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, I don't know. I think there is. No, I don't know how insurance works if there's no tracking. Tracking does cost like an extra, like, I don't know how much it is from Australia.
I don't know, man, but I did a return address on it, and I told Death that. So I've, like, in a year's time, it might end up at one of our places.
Yeah, when they do the inventory at, like, the mailing place, they're like, what the fuck? We found thousands of these packages. Have you guys ever seen those container ships that, like, drop tons of storage containers in the middle of the sea because there's, like, some wave or something?
Oh my god, really?
Oh, let's see if I can. But yeah, these container ships, there's like GIFs of them or whatever. People post videos where they just fucking somewhere. Yeah, they just lose tons of these I don't know, tons of these storage containers. They just fall over into the sea. Yeah, the images are just, they're not no video here, but I'm just thinking when you said you lost your packages, like this is what happens. It's fucking in the middle of the sea somewhere.
Oh my god.
That's probably not the case, but maybe. Anyway, okay, we'll get into the first story. I didn't even highlight what stories we're going to cover. You know what? Doesn't matter. No, we'll get into it now.
It'll be a surprise.
Surprise, motherfucker! Okay, this got like announced, I think like last week, but man, I'm so excited about this, if it's like true. I'm assuming you guys haven't heard about this MIG Switch?
No idea what this is.
No, I don't know what this is.
Alright. Okay. I'll tell you the backstory after, but did you guys ever use like flash carts for like GBA or 3DS or just regular Nintendo DS? You guys...
No.
Really?
No.
Holy shit, okay.
I don't know what words you're saying.
Holy shit, so you... Okay, wait. Oh,
Wait, is that the one with like just a bunch of games loaded onto it?
Well, this is gonna be a little bit sketchy. Let's see.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure if that's what Val just said, that's not legal.
Okay, that's what I thought too. Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's not legal, Matt.
No, hold on. I was looking at my own search
Which
list.
would be why I've never done that.
No, I was looking at my search list. And I was like, oh man, do I have anything suspicious? Oh, good. Okay. Anyway, so it's not legal, right? This shit is fucking. This is for the 3DS. Is sold on Amazon, and there's tons of them. Because when I heard about this, like, no fucking way. I used to buy these from some shady dude in some back alley part of the mall. And, like, dude, it was super sus, okay? But now you can straight up buy this on Amazon. Anyway.
Well, because they're like memory cards. See, there's a difference between a memory card and like a game that's been dodgily given to you on a memory card, you know?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know how the legal thing is, but Nintendo is super against this. Anyway, so the thing I showed you, the R4, is like famous for the 3DS. And then you just obviously download games, put it on, you play. But this one is for the Nintendo Switch. So you can just download, because you know, Switch games are fucking expensive. But anyway, so they launched this. I think it's for pre-orders. It's $65 US. And I'm like, dude, that's cheaper than a fucking one Switch game. But we don't know how real this is. They have a video and it shows how it's working, all this stuff. But super excited because I've been following this nonstop. I want to get one of these. But I'm amazed you guys haven't used any of this. Have you guys heard of this? Have your friends have these?
I've heard of a memory card.
Yeah, I think I had a friend who had one at one point, but
holy cow, okay.
But I think that was for like the original DS.
Yeah, this thing has been around for a long time. It'd be like gold card, whatever. Anyway,
honestly, I thought this was like an action replay kind of thing, like the cheating device.
Yeah, I totally forgot about those. Game Shark, Game Genie, Yeah. I used to use those too, but those are like, yeah, they kind of work half the time. Half the time they just crash your game.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm super excited. But the thing I found funny about this article is this guy used to, since you guys aren't familiar with like the pirating scene, whatever, this guy used to, he's part of a hacking group, Executor or Team Executor, and he made the mod chip for the Switch. Anyways, makes the mod chip, to play quote unquote like legal games and development, all this stuff, not to play hacked games. But Nintendo sued him, he went to jail, and then he came out of jail after, I don't know, like a year or two, who knows, came out of jail, and like essentially the same week he came out of jail, this thing gets released, like the week after he gets out of jail. Because he owes Nintendo like, I don't know, $12 million, like some ludicrous amount of money for making this mod chip.
Well, then he's like, well, I gotta make the money somehow.
Yeah, that's what they're thinking. So they do, they make a domain, they advertise it, all this stuff. And usually people do this all behind firewalls, but I don't know, these fucking internet detectives. They found like one time he connected to like registering for his DNS for his website, and it happened to be his IP, and the IP is like, this guy's name is, I think, like Gary Bowser. but that IP, I think, a link to this guy who just came out of jail, so it looks like super sus. It's like, dude, you just get out of jail and now you're gonna like, because if you make something like this, obviously Nintendo's gonna try to fuck you up, probably send you back into jail. I would imagine. I don't know. But yeah, someone actually straight up like added him on like Twitter, and then he's like, I didn't do it, this wasn't me. And I'm like, okay, you said it wasn't him. It fucking wasn't him. I don't know what to tell you, man. But yeah, fuck. I thought everyone, like, I don't know, 3DS games are kind of hard to find sometimes too. I'm more surprised.
No, seriously, it took me so long to try and I still haven't found a good copy of Soul Silver because it costs so much money. Yeah,
dude, I'm more surprised that you guys don't use this more than I am that there's a Nintendo Switch flash card.
Oh my god, so
I like to actually get my games legit, man.
Yeah, you mentioned Soul Silver, so I'm so fucking upset. I have the case for Soul Silver, but my game is missing.
No!
You got the case?
I even have like the Poke Walker and everything. I just lost the game.
Did you lose it, or did someone just take it?
Heard.
I know. Yeah, I don't know what happened to it.
Oh, that's a sad life. Too bad you didn't have a digital backup, Val.
Apparently this guy, because I looked up Gary Bowser, he was in prison for 40 months.
Yeah, Nintendo.
That's over 3 years.
And then what do you do when you come out of jail?
And a $14.5 million fine.
Yeah, so he owes a little bit of money, but you know what?
A little bit.
He has a pretty good business model. Instead of, apparently, like, I don't know how the legal aspect works, but instead of selling direct to consumers, he's selling to distributors, and then distributors will sell. So he's clean of liability, maybe?
I just thought it was funny because you said Gary Bowser, and I was like, isn't Bowser a guy that works for Nintendo? It's Doug Bowser that works for Nintendo.
I get them confused too, but I don't know if that's his real name. Maybe this is his real name. I don't know. Maybe when they file the lawsuits, they have to use their exclusive, like their legal name, I think. But I think this thing is supposed to be, it's already, a bunch of YouTubers already bought it, so they should have their hands on it within this month, I think. So if you guys, you know what, it's hard. You can't really promote this type of product. I just want to tell you that it exists. Let's see. We'll go to, would you guys even use this?
No.
Damn. Okay. Let's see. Quickly go over the second story. I think we mentioned this.
Also, for legal reasons, we really couldn't say yes there. Just for.
I didn't even think about that aspect. I was gonna be like, "Fuck, I'm gonna use this motherfucker." But yeah,
that's why you're gonna get canceled and taken by the FBI.
Yeah.
I said no genuinely, but then I thought about it and I was like, I don't think we would have been allowed to say yes.
Not me. I'm using this thing. If I go away for how many months was it? 40 months?
40 months,
yeah.
If I go away for 40 months and the show comes back up, you'll know what happened. $14 million. I don't have $14 million.
No, $14.5 million.
I don't even have the $500,000. Fuck the 14. Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. I think last month or a couple weeks ago, we talked about these China changing like all those gacha rules. I don't have a breakdown. Let me see. Government removed all this. Maybe it has a breakdown here. They had a bunch of stuff that were like,
where's the TLDR?
Yeah, there was a. That's what I was looking for before this. This is the whole article. But the TLDR was like, they removed, like login reward bonuses, no pay to win. Kids can't spend money. That type of stuff. I don't see it here. This is just them backing out of it. But I tried to find the article before this on Reddit, but I don't know. I read so much stuff, I don't know where it went. But anyway, so after they announced this, those changes, or like, I didn't even think the changes were like actually implemented yet. They were just like we're looking to review, and these are the changes that we're thinking of. You know, like super not into place yet.
Yeah.
And apparently, like the stocks dropped, like I don't know, bunch of, I want to say billion, but I don't know. It was like a substantial amount of money. And then I think it's like a week or two has passed, and this is the follow up, and the guy's been fired. I'm pretty sure it wasn't like, I'm pretty sure it wasn't one dude. But anyways, so then they just pretty much backtracked on all this. But apparently it would have been really good for like removes official. Yeah. So the guy gets fired, and then it would have been good for like the rest of us. Because all these games kind of
probably would have. It would have been good for people who like don't spend money.
Yeah, and then they would just have to focus on like gameplay.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, there's another image too. Let me see it. Didn't even think about this with him. This image, I linked it. I saw this shit on Reddit. Let's see, let's make this bigger, I guess. Actually, it's kind of hard to see.
Well, Steam's been around for 20 years.
Shit.
Has it?
2003, so
2003. Okay. Yeah, this is just gaming revenue, and then I was just thinking about with China, whenever changing the rules, I'm like, oh, it loses so much billions of dollars. But I'm like, how much money does mobile actually make? And then someone posted this graph. Not related to the China thing, but it just kind of pertains to it as well. But I was like, holy shit, mobile is like 50% on the market. It's like, holy shit. Oh man. Yeah, I thought consoles made a lot of money.
That's because, see, the difference is that mobile games exploit, really. They're constantly trying to get money out of you. Whereas PCs and consoles, you buy the game, that's it. So you'll spend far more on a single game of mobile game than you will on a console or a PC.
Yeah. Like, I'm trying to think of like a console game where I personally felt exploited. Maybe exploited for my time, but never for my money. Maybe if you buy a game and it only lasts like a couple hours, then you'll kind of feel ripped off, but never to the extent of this.
Jesus, Minecraft was 2011?
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. I was like, Minecraft. I just want to see these are like just milestones or something. Yeah, it seems like VR has not made much money.
Because it makes people sick, I think.
Have you guys used VR?
No, I can't afford it.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of used it, like, because I used to buy and sell stuff, and then I got like the PlayStation 1. I tried it for a bit, and I tried certain websites with VR technology, and you know what? Then there's not exactly as exciting as you would expect it to be.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. Like, I don't think VR is very successful because there are barely any games that are VR.
Yeah, I think the only game that I really wanted to play was Beat Saber. I don't think there's I can think of.
Beat Saber looks like so much fun though.
Yeah, Beat Saber looks like that's the only game that I was actually wanted to play. Every other game I'm like, eh. But I'm perfectly content watching people play Beat Saber. Like, I know you're not getting no exercise because even when I was watching you play Code Vein, Gabz, and you were dying, and I was like, it sucks to be dying, but at least I'm putting no effort. I'm just watching you put in effort. And it's like,
I didn't die though. I survived somehow. I had 9 health.
Oh, that time. No, yesterday. But I mean, like,
yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just like, I have no problem watching even like people play those pixel, like, what are the pixel perfect like platformers, and you know, like they gotta like do everything super precise, and then they could die for like 8 hours, and I'm like, oh, it's okay stream. Joe, that guy put in like 2,000% attention when he was playing that game. But like when you're watching, it's
I'm the same. I love watching people play games like Bloodborne and that, but I'm like, I can't do it, so I don't do it. And now I'm playing Code Vein. So like, fuck me, I guess.
Yeah, maybe you'll get pretty good eventually, and then you'll be. I'm sure they all started like, whatever, and then they just built up skills.
Listen, it helps that in Code Vein you can have a partner with you at all times.
Yeah, Yakumo. Rest in peace, Yakumo. Let me see. Okay, we're done with this, and that was pretty quick. I don't think you guys have any. You guys have anything?
Not really.
Any other thoughts on gaming in general? All right. Let me see. This other. We'll do this one super quick one. Then we'll go into like actually what I sort of want to talk about. All right. Let's see. Where's this? 20. Where is that? Yeah, 23&me. Anyways, just some DNA type site. You know, you submit all your data. It has like your whole DNA strain. You know, all your name, your relatives' names, all that type of stuff. And then yeah, it got hacked. And people are. Yeah, of course it got hacked. But then I'm not even surprised. I'm like, it gets hacked, whatever. But where is it? Does it say here? Yeah, they literally blame people because they had like bad passwords and stuff. They blame the people that they got hacked. I don't know.
God.
I just find it funny. But yeah, down here, just pretty much like they had the power to force people to change passwords and put in 2-factor, but they didn't. Let me see. Access only 14,000 accounts. Let me see. Yeah, just people with super simple passwords. But yeah, 6.9 million victims. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if I'd be upset if they had my DNA. What would they be able to do with my DNA?
Clone you. Because that's what we need. We need more gnats in the world.
You do not know. Yo.
Yeah, that sounds like a nightmare.
Who would you want to clone? Who's like someone you'd actually... maybe.
I don't think I'd want to clone anyone, honestly.
No way. Okay. I know it's a running joke. But as an orphan, would you want to clone your parents to remake them?
No, absolutely not.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, Val, I found out that there's a plot line in the game that I'm playing right now with their orphans.
Let's go.
They're all standing in
I
this.
was like, this is anime.
Okay, yeah. I'm just thinking, what other? Who would I want to clone? I think it's only people who want to clone themselves to live longer. But I don't know. Even if you cloned like a loved one, would you want to clone like a pet? Like I don't think so.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would sooner clone a pet than anything else.
But it wouldn't be the same.
No, but people do that all the time, right? They're like, my dog died, so then they get a dog that's exactly the same breed and they name it the exact same thing because they think that that'll make it better.
No, they don't think.
No,
make
seriously,
it better.
Seriously. My dad had like an auntie or something like that who had a Dachshund, and this dog, I think his name was Dolly or something like that. And every time this dog died, they got one that looked the same and named it Dolly over and over again.
Oh my god.
Man, but what?
It's really depressing.
What about like your memories? Because you don't know what dog. It could have been Dolly 5, Dolly 3, because you named them all Dolly.
Exactly. That means that the dog never truly dies.
Yo, I don't know, man. I don't like this.
No, I don't agree with it either. I was just saying that this is a thing that people do.
Okay, well, you have an actual example, so this is that's sad. It is a thing, okay. Like, yeah, I understand where they're coming from, but I just feel like that's not the way to go about it. Okay. Maybe someone will miss me, and they will clone me, and then we will have the Untitled show with my clone.
She's gonna clone you just to kill you a second time.
I was gonna say, do you think Mishy would clone that just to kill him over and over again?
That is a straight up valid reason. That is okay. We have established that is a valid reason, like where you feel like you haven't caused enough pain because like if someone's caused you pain for so long, you want them to suffer, but one time is not enough. You're gonna have to kill them multiple times. Okay. And for my last story, have you guys ever heard of local? Like, you guys know what translating is. Like, I'm like, okay, translating. But do you guys know the difference between?
What's translating?
I know it involves reading, but do you guys know of the word localization? Like, did you know what that implied?
Yeah.
Like, I legit didn't know. I was just like, I thought it was. I just thought it was part of the translator's job, but apparently it's a whole different role. Yeah. Okay. I was reading this one thread about this other series I watched, Kobayashi's Dragon. This post is really old, but this one blew up on the internet like this week. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this scene. Obviously not, because you guys don't watch it. But
No, I don't watch it.
super big drama online. Anyway, the person that did this localization. Let me see. Okay, one character stacked. Okay, one character's breast is like fucking massive.
Yeah.
Okay, like too much. And let's see. The regular sub saying something to me. I tried toning down the exposure. How is it? You should try changing your body next. I guess that's. I don't know how that joke translates, but I think people like getting.
It got very political in the Funimation.
Yeah, well, the person. Okay, just like TLDR, the person that does this localization, she's like pretty high up, and then she like doubled down, tripled down as people like pointed out like we don't need your political views in our anime, and then it got pretty crazy. It went into like their whole history, and then they found out all these other things she did, and she just been pushing her whole agenda and like all these other localizations. And then I was just like, holy shit, how many things have I read that have not been like, I don't read too much and I never think too deeply of it, but little nuances like this does change your opinion of the character.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, and then I don't know, and this whole week they've pretty much been dunking on this one person, but then I was like, I wasn't too bothered with this. I was like, okay, whatever, they're doing their job, or maybe not doing it that well or whatever. But then let's see, what's this other tweet? This is when it actually kind of took me to the next level.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Us when we first met Nat.
Yeah, so I saw this, and I'm like, like, this is, you know, where it's like, it's technically correct, but it's like, I don't like it.
That's like, it's correct, but I don't like being called out like this.
Yeah, like, I think the scene, I forgot, I don't know if they have it down here. Probably not. But yeah, I had another. It doesn't really matter. But I don't know if it's a different level, because it technically in our like north and western view, Lolicon and Shotas are like. I understand it to be like a separate branch, but they're both under this pedophilia, correct? Like, to my understanding.
I think it's Lolicon is walking a very fine line.
Yeah, it's super gray area. But if you translate it like this, I don't know if I'd like hate on the person. I'd be like, I understand, sure. But then because a lot of times when you're hearing this, you can hear it. Like, you can hear them saying lolicon, right? Like in the so then it's like, that's translation. It's like, whatever. It happens all the time. But I guess people are extremely offended with subtitles. I know when you watch TGCF, there's some translations you're not a fan of, but how offended would you be? Like, you still know what the author's interpretation is, so you'd be like, no, that's not what they meant.
I think it depends a lot. Like, even the thing with TGCF is even the book's localization changes things from like the original book.
Yeah, I wonder how much like pressure they are to like change it. Like, I would assume.
I know that in the book that Hua Chen says scram, and I was like, that's weird. And then my friend was like, yeah, in Chinese he actually says get lost, and I was like, that sounds better.
Yeah, that's part of localization, I guess. Yeah. It certain things just sound out of character.
Yeah,
like, you get what they're saying, but it's like, I don't think you'd go about it that way. Yeah, this whole, like, then I was wondering, like, I highly doubt this person went through all the effort, whatever, and put their whole agenda and that type of stuff. And then I was reading about like kind of how the industry works, and a lot of people, their name is put on it. Like, let's say your name, it says localization, and that'll be like your name or whatever. But then the person that told you and set the tone and all that stuff, that's like your boss. So you have to follow your boss. Unfortunately, your name is tied to this work.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, but this person's like tripled. This other person's like, I don't know, going like overboard on Twitter, and then it's just making the fire worse. Like, usually people, they're like, yeah, I understand. You know, if they just said like, yeah, I don't agree with it either, this is just what I had to do, I think the general acceptance to everyone be like, all right, they're just doing their job. I think everyone understands you're just doing your job. But when you're like taking a political stance and that type of thing, I don't know. Really don't want to dogpile on that person, but seems like a tough industry because fans are like super picky. Like,
yeah.
For Sandrock, was the original in Chinese, or is it always?
Yeah, it's originally. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's originally in Chinese.
Oh, okay. Because I know they developed it there. But then
I think it was probably like translated like side by side, like because we got everything
both at the same time. Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's a Chinese company, and like half the team's Chinese.
Yeah, it's really blurring the lines now, because like Reverse 1999, it's made in Chinese, but like they almost make the English together with it. Same with Genshin, they make the English pretty much like the same time. Like they make it in Chinese with the thought with English in mind at the same time. So it's like they're kind of making it's their English or their interpretation of English. So it's pretty good. It's not bad. Like, I'm sure it's better than my version of Chinese. God knows what the fuck that would sound like. Yeah, that's pretty much I got. I really like the screenshot though. Yeah, and then oh fuck, I started going
I'm
down.
half joking, but if you had Nitro, you should totally put that as your banner.
This is so worth. But yeah, what's it called? I went down this fucking rabbit hole because I was trying to find this because someone cropped it, and I was trying to find the source. And then it was from the Sankaku complex. I was like, oh, I've never heard of this place. So I looked them up. Yo, that is a fucking explicit art, okay? I thought it was like a news site. Yo, it was like next level, like a degenerate material. And I was like, I'm okay with this, but I mean, like, okay, I thought it was a news article.
I was like, well, this is where I live now.
Yeah, it's kind of, it almost felt like, I never really used Tumblr, but it's what I would imagine Tumblr, what it used to be like back in the day. This Twitter handle, I don't know, this user, I guess. Seems like I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got. There's not too much. No game stuff, I don't think.
Yeah, there's no new news in Rock or anything.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's like most go on.
Except for the fact that Switch players still don't have like any of the new updates.
RIP.
Ooh, do they give a timeline?
Early 2024.
That's not a timeline.
Because apparently
Still early.
Yeah, apparently when they say coming to consoles, they mean Switch because everyone else already got everything. Except for DLC. I don't think the consoles have DLC yet, but
you know, like I don't really blame them because I think everyone's been off for 2 weeks at least.
Yeah. But most people are only getting back to work like next week.
Yeah, I remember like Gacha games don't do this anymore, but they have done it. I think even Sinnoh made this mistake one time. But I know it happened in, I think, Brave Exvius, where they dropped a big update and then they went on holidays. So there was nothing for 2 weeks and the game was broken. I swear this happened in Sinnoh.
Sinnoh did that too, yeah. Yeah, well, they did.
Yeah, so, like, most companies, they just don't drop patches, then go on off days. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't even remember what Sinnoh broke, but like
it was something to do with Colo. It was something to do with Colo, and it was like Grand Colo was coming up as well, and then they went on the break, and it was like, bro.
Yeah.
You broke everything, and it's Grand Colo.
It's like it's comical when you think about it, but it's like you can kind of see it in the like background, like when you have a little bit more behind the scenes, like, oh, people need time off, that type of stuff. So it's like, okay, I understand, but should at the same time should not have dropped the patch.
Nintendo wasn't known for their good business decisions.
You know, sometimes I hear stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, maybe. I'm like, maybe they make some good calls. And then I'm like, oh yeah, they filmed people going into like their washrooms, like headquarter washrooms. I was like, yeah, maybe not. That's kind of fucking weird. Yeah, they had like this checkouter office at headquarters, whatever, the Pocolabo, and they're like, oh, here's the washroom, and I don't think they went in, but or did they? There was this, I don't know. It was fucking weird.
I don't remember this. So
yeah, oh fuck, it was weird. They deleted that video, I think.
Good.
Yeah, it was weird. There was a couple other videos they deleted, but that one was really weird because they went into their office and then I don't know if it was intentional, but you know, people have work screens that when they're doing the tour.
Yeah.
They leaked a bunch of the classes coming out.
Oh yeah, I remember that because we
they
were
were
like,
working on
okay,
them.
so this is what that new red's gonna look like. That was when they were doing international red and stuff.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know if that's intentional, but maybe. But yeah, I think it's mostly they just tried whatever. If it didn't cost them money, they're like, oh, we'll do this. It'll give us exposure. It's like, how much will it cost us? Cost us near nothing. It's like, all right, get the intern to do it. Like, fucking. I don't know if that's how it breaks down, but that's how it breaks down in my head. And I think they did do the washroom, but they must have edited it out because.
Yeah, I don't remember the washroom thing.
Yeah, I remember it being really weird. And like, oh, check out our vending machines, which was really cool. They didn't have to pay for their vending machines. They just fucking got the drinks, which is cool. I think I would like that at my work. That'd be nice. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. I don't have anything else. You guys have anything else?
Nope.
Oh my god, it's actually a short. Still 30
Yeah,
minutes.
it's been a lazy week for me. I haven't seen any gaming news or anything. I've just been playing games. So
Yeah, it's weird. Like me watching you play games just for a little bit makes me realize like I have to play different games, dude. Like,
dude, whenever you join and watch me play Code Vein, I'm like, don't look, please don't look. I'm so bad at this game. Don't look.
yeah, I get that. Like, I get how you'd feel that. Like, I don't really I'm not really judging you. It's like whatever, you do whatever you gotta do. But I was just thinking, like, for my New Year's resolution. Oh yeah, do you guys have New Year's resolutions?
Just get through the year.
Holy fuck, that's some rough ass New Year's resolution.
I mean, I'm pretty sure mine's the same as last year's. Don't have a cat die.
Oh fuck, yeah, man, everything's so depressing. Jesus fuck.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, I was like,
Hey, I succeeded last year.
because I was like, oh, I want to play less Lost Ark, and then fucking Gabz screen caps like, you've been playing for 5 hours today. I was like, wow, fuck me.
Oh my god.
You said that was your resolution, and then it was like 2 days into the year, and I just looked over and it said that you were playing Lost Ark, and I clicked it, and it said for 5 hours, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, I think I'm getting, like, I'm kind of finishing all, like, the goals I had from last year and slowly. And then, like, I even recharged my Switch, got it all, like, I'm, like, ready to start going on with my life. And by going on with my life, it's just playing other games. It's not even, like, actually being a productive human being. I just want to play other games. Yeah, I'm never being that productive human being. Like, look at this screen cap. I didn't know you were a pedophile. It's like, fucking, see, it's a fucking, I'm not going to be a functional member of society. This is where I am. This is who I am. This is how it's going to be. Oh, but yeah, that's about it for the week.
Actually, in a last little bit of game news, I mean, I don't think anyone really cares about this, but in Genshin, the Raiden Shogun's having her rerun, and I only know about this because 2 of my coworkers are really excited.
So did they not get her the first time?
They're both like kind of new to the game,
Oh, so weird.
and they both really want her because she's really good.
Isn't that weird?
But I don't give a shit about her.
Yeah, but it's so unusual. It's just to hear someone joining a gacha mid run. I don't know. Even Dissel said he started playing.
I was talking to my one friend. I'm like, I mentioned the PlayStation collab that they did ages ago in Genshin. He's like, yeah, I wasn't around for that. I'm like, what do you mean you weren't around?
Oh, where they had the really bad character, what's her name?
Alloy.
Yeah, yeah. The main character.
Yeah.
But,
He's like, I ain't saying it.
no, I actually forgot her name.
Yeah, her name's Alloy, I think.
Yeah.
Aloy.
Yeah, something like
I don't
that.
know.
Yeah, it's so weird because Dissel said he's playing Honkai Star Rail, and I'm like, dude, you're not day one player. Like, honestly, is it
I
just
was
me?
a day one player in Sinnoh.
Wait, when do you? 6 months in?
I was a couple months. I was in October.
Yeah, you're
After
starting
the
like let's say
Lamb event, but I also
June,
don't
July,
remember that
yeah, 4 months. Oh, that was pretty rough. I don't know. I honestly, if I see a game, like it's usually when a game launches, all the ads, I think like the hardcore ad spending happens like 3 months later, aside from the initial hype. Then there'll be like this huge blitz 3 months later. But if I didn't start like day one, month one, I can't play. Like I personally, but obviously you did. And you play Sinnoh till the end, so.
I started Honkai Impact I started at launch, and then I made a new account like 5 years in, and I still had fun.
Yeah, I don't know. It's for me. It's not even about having fun. I don't even play games for fun. Like fuck.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and that's like I play games
We're
for stress.
depressing.
And that's like it's a stressful thing playing games.
Yeah, I don't know. I need to have this. I don't know. I'm fucked. I gotta have this
Something wrong
stuff.
with you, Nat.
Oh, there's so many things wrong. But yeah, it's weird. It's so weird. I'm hearing people playing games for fun, and it's just fucking.
No, playing Code Vein isn't fun for me, I promise. It's torture. But I told
See?
myself I'd finish playing this game. I told myself I would play this damn game, so I'm gonna play this damn game.
All right. I feel you. I can relate. My first game I'm gonna play is Octopath Traveler. I started it 3 years ago. I want to finish it this year. I said that last year.
I feel that because I started that when it came out and I never finished it.
Yeah, and I feel like I have all these games ready to be playing. Like I want to play Splatoon 2 so bad. Splatoon 3 is already out, and I'm like, dude,
Oh my god.
I have.
Yeah,
them.
and they have Octopath 2 as well now, so.
I made that mistake the first time. I'm not playing Octopath 2. Yo,
Because you'll spend 8 hours just trying to steal from people.
I told you before, I have brain damage. I don't know. I have a problem. I cannot not do it. I can't stop myself. There's like a mental barrier, and I don't know. I don't know how. I can't explain it. I just can't stop. Can't stop stealing.
Oh my god.
Oh, I gotta have the stuff. It's like you have 1% chance. I'm like, fuck yeah, I have 1% chance to steal all day, buddy. Oh fuck. I hate that game. I fucking hate that game. Okay. We good now?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I can think of.
All right. Good luck to your friends on their right?
Or Raiden Shogun, yeah.
Raiden Shonen, yeah. And you want to lead us out, Val?
Give us money. Okay, thanks. Bye.